listening to me. I jumped in last minute here, but I'm very honored to be able to present to you today. I give you some merch, before Michael merch, by the way. Now it's always Michael merch. If you look at the back of that flyer, there's a little coupon in there as well. So, a coupon at the back of it. I like to promote our chapter as much as possible whenever we're talking to people. I think BNI is a big, happy family. And it's easy to refer us all because of the way that you do your 30 seconds. Well, let's talk about Cool Wizard right now. Cool Wizard was born in 2008 in a garage in a preschool. Not kidding. I owned a preschool at the time. I had a business for 25 years. I was the principal, which is probably where you see the principalness in me come out. And during that time when we bought the school originally, the business itself was specifically had 12 AC units. Within 3 or 6 months of us buying that school, 3 of them went down, one after the other. So, like a good wife, because as you're supposed to be a good wife, you tell your husband to go figure out how to fix this, right? So he did. He went to HVAC school in Pinellas and went through that program. I know Josh is like, what? No, it's the true story. My husband went to HVAC school through the program, and then after doing that, he then went and got his mechanical license as well. So, and Cool Wizard was actually born in that garage of a preschool, and I never paid for HVAC repairs ever again. So this delightness of our company is all branded, as you can see. Hands up if you've seen a van on the street lately, because that chat is blowing up. We are everywhere, and thanks to BNI, our company has exploded. We've been in business for 18 years, a long time, but BNI has literally almost tripled our business. So keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, guys, because it really does work. We are family owned and operated. I'm front of house, my husband's back of house. I do not know anything about ACs, but I do, but I don't. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. We're also a member of the Better Business Bureau. We have a 4.9 Google rating. We have over 500 5-star reviews. And we're also part of all of the chambers. If I can encourage you to join a chamber, it would be something very good for your business, not only networking here, but also in the chambers. But did you know that we are open all the time? We are never closed, ever. The phone rings all day long, 365 days a year. Because your AC is gonna go out when you know, usually on a Saturday or Friday. We have tech reserved daily for emergency calls, even on Saturdays and Sundays. And we have a small family business that we always try to price and estimate perfectly for you. Always honest, you're always gonna get the truth. It might not be the nicest truth, but it's gonna be the truth. Your AC's broken, you need to fix it. That's the worst I can say to people. We also offer financing too. Communication is one of the biggest things that we have. If you book a job with us, you're gonna get this text. It's gonna come straight to you. You're also gonna get a text when they're on the way, so you don't have to sit around like a lunatic for 5 hours waiting for someone. We're gonna send you a text, usually within a 30-minute window. And then we're also gonna let you know when you're finished, because sometimes tenants are inside the house and the owner's somewhere else. They get that text too. Communication is always key. It's something that we pride ourselves on. Some of the services that we offer is a new HVAC installation. We also include heat pump repair and installation. So for those of you who don't know what a heat pump is, that's the thing that actually makes it nice and hot in the winter that you use maybe one day a year. That's what that is. HVAC system preventive maintenance is probably the biggest thing that we can talk about today. Installation and home remodels. Wi-Fi thermostats, huge for STRs, short-term rental people. People love Nest thermostats because they can control them from somewhere else. Ductless mini splits, my favorite thing ever in the world. We can put one in 4 hours and cool a room so fast. And dryer vent installation. I don't know if you guys know this, but we do dryer vent installation too. So the washer dryers that you have, you've got to vent that out. We do those as well. And hoods over stoves, we do those too. So does anybody know who this guy is?
He's from Florida.
Do you know what that is?
Very first HVAC.
Very good, yes. His name is actually Mr. Carrier. He invented the AC, but not for AC. He actually invented it to keep the printing presses cold. That's the reason that AC was invented. So audience participation, who's ready? How many of you had an AC go out in the middle of the summer? exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I know. How many of you on a Friday night, you come home from work, has your AC go out? I know. How about when you head home for lunch and they hit that wall of warmth? That's when my phone rings the most. Lunchtime, Fridays, and the weekends, and the summer, of course. But don't forget, we don't charge extra on weekends or holidays, so that's really important. So if it does, something happens to your AC on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday, don't panic. We don't charge those exorbitant charges. Preventive maintenance is probably the best thing that you can do for your system. It's $94 to keep that thing running. You just have to do it once a year. Why are you not doing it? Because it's gonna cause expensive repairs. For $94, we won't need to put expensive repairs into your machine if you just stay on top of it. Preventive maintenance includes a ton of stuff: cleaning, flushing drains, evaporated coils, general condition of the equipment. We check the pressures, we check the refrigerant levels. We also inspect all of the safety controls. Additionally, we have extra stuff that we include. But one of the things that you have to know is that an AC only lasts anywhere between 10 to 12 years, that's it. They used to last longer, but now the parts come from different countries. I'm not gonna say anymore, and that's why they're a little bit less. So, talk to me. If you live by the ocean or waterfront, how long is your AC typically going to last?
Less.
Because remember, in a house, depending on the environment, 10 to 12 is normal. But if you're on the water, what are you thinking?
6 to 8.
6.
6?
Half.
Half?
5 to 7.
8. About 8 years, depending on the brand. So, should you replace it? Yeah. If you have to, yeah. If the repair is more than 25% of the actual cost of the system, then yeah, you actually should, because you're gonna be spending too much money. I have 1 minute left. How did that happen? Okay, here's all the brands that we do. Goodman's my favorite because they're easily sourced brands. I can get parts for an AC from Goodman same day, next day. If you get a train used to be the best in the business. You know, have you ever heard the slogan, "You can never stop a train"? Not anymore. Not anymore. We have a customer right now who's waiting 6 weeks for a part from train. Guess why? Because it's not coming from this country, it's coming from somewhere else. That's why. Sitting out in the Gulf. So, one of the things I want you to pay attention to is the air that you breathe. I did bring some show and tell, and I know I only have a minute left. But if you have one of these in your AC system, throw it away. Take it out, throw it away. It's garbage. Put a paper bag over your face, you've got more chance of breathing better air. If you have one of these in your system, keep it. Change it out every 30 days. This is the best one. The blue one with the folds. Don't be cheap, don't go to Walmart, don't do it. But if you want the Mac Daddy Mercedes, this is what you want. This is gonna last you 6 months. This is gonna cost you $20. The installation's a little bit more expensive, $600 to put the installation in to keep your air nice and fresh, but this is the best thing that you can buy. The bell went off, so I'm gonna blow through this real quick. Here's a coil that we cleaned that was dirty. This is what it looks like right after. I feel like you're before and after cleaning. And then also we require extra stuff. No, we're not doing quizzes because it's time to go, and I am going to tell you a good referral for me as a homeowner, a family member, property manager, preschool, assisted living facility, all the things. And thanks for listening.